Hello once again, you absolute legends. iKills here, and we are back again with another vehicle counter video. And with that being said, RC vehicles, a very hot topic. If this video helps you, please subscribe. Let's dive in. Number 1. Using the EMP launcher. We're going to start with a really good method here, and that is using the EMP launcher. Rockstar added this in an update recently where the EMP launcher has gotten slightly more useful, and now the EMP launcher will take out any RC vehicle with one hit. Yes, even the RC personal vehicles as well. And to be honest, the splash damage isn't too bad, so aim correctly and then take them out when they're in your sights. Everybody used to sleep on the EMP launcher, but now you gotta wake up. Number 2. Using the Oppressor Mark II with thermal. As mentioned in a recent video, using thermal while flying your Oppressor Mark II is a good way to locate RC vehicles, because they will still show up as a heat signature on the map, and the further you go from the area, the more those stand out when you look back behind you. This method is good because firstly, they can't get you, secondly, when you take them out, they'll spawn back on the map and you can dip shot them straight away. Number 3. Standing on walls or high places. Sometimes being an absolute melt and standing on the wall is a good way to counter RC pests. If your RC griefer is in a personal vehicle, this is a good solution, as the cars can't jump and can only shoot straight in front. If they're in a bandito or an RC tank, then yes, they can still get you depending on the situation, so with that, you just climb higher. So as I said, this method is best only used for the RC personal vehicles. However, if you are on the wall and you see a tank or bandito come towards you, then you can just EMP it. Number 4. Using the atomizer. Completely messing up their routes with the atomizer sure is hilarious. Using this will mess them up completely, and if you're lucky, they'll start flying in a different direction. Hopefully, out of the lobby. Of course, this method won't actually destroy them, but if you're alternating to the RPG afterwards, you can definitely take them out. I only say RPG in case some viewers who are watching this video don't have the EMP launcher yet. Number 5. Using vehicles with homing missiles. Just about any ground or flying vehicle in general is more than enough to take out an RC vehicle. But if you're using vehicles such as the Vigilante, which has very bad armor, then there's a risk they can still blow you up with one hit from a bandito, for example. An APC Auto Raider is recommended because of the better explosive resistance. And if you're in the air, it doesn't really matter. RC tanks can have missiles, but the range and damage are absolutely terrible. Number 6. Using a sticky bomb trap. Luring them into traps is a common theme on this channel, and that's because it works. If you got killed by an RC and remembered where it killed you, it's very possible to predict the tracks of where it's going to get you from next. And if it does come from that direction, you can set down a pool of sticky bombs and watch the fireworks blow. I never recommend prox mines for these guides because, let's be honest, how many times has a pedestrian walked over a bomb and blown it up? The answer? Too many times. Number 7. Using a pedestrian car as a car bomb. Being a car bomb is definitely an unexpected way to blow up an RC. If you're in a city, like 90% of the lobby usually is anyway, grab a vehicle from the street as quick as you can, but before getting in, spam that baby with a bunch of stickies, and once you see the vehicle coming towards you, run into it and blow yourself up. I would recommend vehicles like an MOC cab as well, but in this case, it's quicker to get a pedestrian vehicle. It's a very last resort kind of method, but it's still a method that works nonetheless. Number 8. Go into one yourself. Fight fire with fire? Well that depends. Because being in an RC vehicle will put you off the radar as well, so they won't be able to locate you. And then it's a matter of who's going to hop out first. Depending on the situation, if your RC vehicle is better than theirs, you could find them and destroy them. You could also just go off the radar and then absolutely skedaddle, but that's just too easy, isn't it? But if that's your thing, then I won't stop you. Number 9. Teleport into your apartment. Teleporting to your apartment via the Fleecer job is a very quick way to give yourself a quick temporary escape. Doing so will give you access to your 10-car garage, which I assume you're going to fill up with your weaponized vehicles. You could leave on the Oppressor Mark II and then locate them with thermal, as seen in tip 2, or playing it mega safe and then leaving the garage with an APC or Night Shark to guarantee explosive safety. Either way, I see this as a counter because it's like going back to base and replanning the attack. And lastly, number 10, memorizing locations. This one definitely comes in as one of the most rewarding ways of taking out RC griefers. If you're suspecting somebody's heading to an RC, memorize where they were when they did that, because once they're out of the RC, they will spawn very close to that location. And the chances are, the person who went into the RC would have forgotten where they did it from, all they care about is getting into an RC and hunting you down. As soon as you have took them out, wait for them to spawn and end them quickly before they can get into the next RC vehicle. Well, there we have it, 10 ways to counter RC pests. If you guys have any other ways that you love doing to get rid of them, then I'd love to hear it in the comments. And if you did find this video helpful, smack that like button, because it's been a very naughty boy. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.